APNU AFC Executive Joseph Harmon, commenting on the private criminal charges brought against Chairman of the PNCR Valda Lawrence, is of the view that the charges filed against the former Public Health Minister is orchestrated and influenced by the PPPC.
Because, we have a government that is already been identified in the recount and so on as being responsible or benefiting from fraud. So it is now the people who are benefiting from fraud, bringing people to court for fraud. So the point is that I think this is trumped up, and this is basically the work of a government that is afraid of the power of the people, and that they are trying to do everything to persecute people who have been standing firm against all that has been happening in this country over the last couple of months.
The APNU AFC heavyweight asserted that justice is blind and that the PNCR is standing firmly with the former minister.
It is important that we stand firm on these matters, and we want to make it very clear that we stand firmly behind Mrs. Valda Lawrence and those other persons who have been charged here this morning by the police and by the state, by a criminal justice system that is being manipulated by the government, manipulated by the PPP, so that they can have an outcome in their interests. Justice is blind, and justice has to be served.
Harmon, an attorney at law as well, was asked to comment on the move by the Special Organized Crime Unit SOCU and the Office of the Director of Public Prosecutions, who withdrew the 19 fraud charges against Irfan Ali because he is now president and is automatically immune from prosecution.
The court has acted, the DPP has acted, and I've said it already before, that the DPP seem to be acting under some kind of arrangement which allows certain people to get away, with criminal activities. The president was not president at the time those offenses were committed. He was not that. And if you look at what is happening in America itself, Mr. Trump's charges are put on pause until he's finished. It is put on pause. So this rush to clear away all of these charges, not to prosecute some people on the same kind of matters that some others are before the court, it is making the Guyanese people very suspicious about the judicial system.
Lawrence is accused of procuring Region 4 returning officer Claremont Mingo to utter a forged form to the Chief Elections Officer Keith Lowenfield in an attempt to defraud the state of Guyana, to which the former minister has maintained her innocence. Travis Chase, HGP Nightly News.